So, coming from TechCrunch, Meta steals a tactic from Tesla and builds data centers in tents. That's right. That is how far on the hype cycle we currently are in the AI world. They are now building like really big data centers in tents. 125,000 square foot data center facilities, all in a tent. All in a tent. I do think this is interesting to show how quickly they're trying to deploy these AI data centers, but I think there is also a question with what is the life expectancy of these data centers, right? We talk about that with depreciation value of things like GPUs, right? So basically, when you put a server into a rack and you turn it on, there's this whole question of how long will that server, will that equipment be valuable for the company. So the normal depreciation cycle for technology equipment generally used to be about 3 years, right? You spend $100,000 on the piece of equipment this year, and 3 years from now, it is literally worth nothing. You more or less throw it away. To be clear, that depreciation cycle actually never, very rarely ever made any sense. But one of the things with AI is they've been pushing the depreciation cycle. So now they're pushing it out to 6 years. That's where the big short guy, the guy made a lot of money from the Great Recession. He was trying to show that's a way to try to be scammy by pushing out this depreciation cycle so far. But one of the interesting things with this AI equipment as it stands is that things are so compute constrained, whether or not they should be compute constrained, they are, is that the idea is that even 6-year-old equipment right now is actually valuable. It's kind of curious. AMD is going to start selling quote unquote new processors that are actually like 4-year-old designs. Simply because that is what they are able to sell to the consumers. And so that's kind of world that we're in. What's interesting here, though, is what do you think about with depreciation cycles for buildings? So the interesting thing is, like, when you build a building, like normally when you build a data center, it's a building, and that building will, as long as you maintain that building will exist for a long time, right? You build out a data center, the life expectancy of that building is probably going to be at least 100 years. What it's going to be used for 50 years from now is a big question, right? You got a lot of box stores, right? There's a lot of box stores from companies that have gone bankrupt in a lot of towns, and the buildings are still there and they're still usable, right? Sometimes they get turned into roller skating rinks. Sometimes they get turned into homeless shelters, right? Basically, that's one of the big questions is what the hell do you do with a box store once they go bankrupt? What's curious about this with the tents is the tents themselves are as they are, right? These structural tents, to be clear, structural tents, I've seen them in the real world. These are incredibly solid, robust buildings, right? Structures. The thing is, the tent material, the cloth material, it's not really cloth. It's like, whatever, it's a material. That actually does have a life expectancy. The life expectancy can be as short as 5 years. And even the longer life expectancy is only up to 30 years. So if we go over here just to show you this. What is the lifespan of an industrial tent building? So this is what we're talking. So again, we talk about tents. Look, this is not a dome tent that you're putting in your backpack. These are buildings just simply made with this kind of tent material. And if you take a look at it, it'll last 15 to 30 years. Right, so that's one of the interesting things with this whole idea of them building these data centers in tents is that, okay, you can build them very quickly, but then the life expectancy of the data center, not the server, not the racks of servers, not the HVAC system, the entire fucking data center might be as short as 15 years. And they're building huge data centers. Again, 125,000 square feet data centers, and the entire data center has a life expectancy of 15 to 30 years. Which, I don't know. It just brings up a lot of questions. I have questions. Who knows if anybody has any answers for me? So we're going to take a look at this. Just when you thought the AI data center boom couldn't get any crazier, Meta has gone and built data centers in tents. The strategy appears to borrow in equal parts from Tesla and xAI. So what they're talking about here is many years ago, Tesla built a whole factory line in a tent. The thing with that is the idea is that was never supposed to be permanent. Now, to be clear, I've never built a factory line, so I don't know what really goes into a factory line. But one of the things with this is the factory line in the tent was supposed to be temporary until they build out the real structures. One of the curious things, though, with data centers is, you're not really supposed to be moving data centers around. It's not like you populate a 125,000 square foot data center and they're like, don't worry about it. Next year, we're just gonna move all this shit somewhere else. And that's not really how data centers work. So it is kind of weird with this particular thing. In a bid to cut construction time in half, Meta has built 6 tents, or rapid deployment structures, as the company describes them, outside of New Albany, Ohio, according to Michael Thomas, founder of CleanView, which tracks data center deployments. Thomas's findings aren't totally new. Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg spoke to the information last year about his plan to use weatherproof tents to house the company's multi-gigawatt data centers. But Thomas's images and review of local permits showcase the speed of construction and scale of the project. According to city permits reviewed by Thomas, Meta started building five 125,000 square foot tents between April and June. The satellite images he shared in this post on X show the structures have all been built. So it's June. Like when I'm talking to you right now, I don't know what it is. It was June 5th. So it was June 5th. So they started building. So April, May. So 2 months ago is the farthest back they started building these things. And if we take a look, you can see that they've actually pretty much been built. So these are the ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a smaller one. So the 6 rapid deployment structures, 200 megawatts of off-grid power plants over here. So this has all been built in like 2 months, right? Take another look at this. And then this is what the structures look like. And so these are big buildings. I think this is another thing to be thinking about with these AI data center deployments. I think a lot of people just might not realize like how fast this is moving, right? If you hear data centers are coming to your town and you're sipping your coffee, you might be like, you know what, dear? We should probably protest that. We should say, not in my backyard. But then you got to mow the lawn, and then you got to take the kids to baseball practice, and like you don't want this shit in your backyard, but you figure you got a little bit of time. Can you imagine by the time you actually get a little meetup group together to start protesting the data center is 2 months, and the data center is already there. That is an incredibly fast turnaround for these things. Meta is building dozens of massive tents at campuses across the U.S., sticking billions of dollars of chips inside and powering them with off-grid turbines, which I'm sure is going to be great for the air quality in all of these different areas. So yeah, that's the latest thing going on with the whole AI fraud disaster. Is Meta is building big-ass data centers literally in tents. The curious thing with this is if this idea takes off, because remember, in the technology world, everybody's lemmings, right? There's this idea that technology CEOs are visionaries. That's garbage. They're a whole bunch of lemmings. One of the big concerns here is with all these data center deployments, right? Again, if you're going in and you're building a normal data center, you got to pour the cement, you got to put in the beams, you got to put in all that stuff. You're right. Building a real building takes a lot of time. One of the curious things, if people start getting the idea that the way to build these data centers is in these tents, we might start seeing more and more of these data centers getting deployed in a whole bunch of different places around the country, simply because the tents make it a hell of a lot more feasible to do. If the time to build a facility goes from 6 months to a year down to a month, 2 months, right? That just makes a lot more projects a lot more viable. But then on the other hand, the interesting question becomes, what happens to these facilities in 15 years? Like you think an abandoned Walmart or an abandoned Kmart is a bad thing in your community. Imagine when you just have these massive tent facilities that go to rot. And again, we talk about 15 years, that's 2040. right? 2040 seems a long time in the future. 2011 doesn't seem that long ago, right? 2011, that's what we're talking about. That is the life expectancy of these tent facilities. So you take the gold rush mentality of the AI boom. You take the you take the rapist mentality of Silicon Valley big tech, and you take the depreciation of a paper plate, essentially. You duct tape that all together, and that is about what's to hit the United States. So yeah. I don't know. What do you think about this? What do you think about big ass data centers? Intense. $40,000 GPUs, $200,000 servers, $10 million racks in a tent. That's the thing. The thing about the future is it truly is never what you expect. I thought by 2020 we were going to get flying cars, and instead we're getting AI data centers in tents. Anyways, put your thoughts down below. If you like these episodes, do remember they are on Spotify and on Apple Podcasts. Link is in the doobly-doo. If you want to follow me on LinkedIn, there's a link down there too. With that, see y'all later.